Alright, let's look at the homework 5.1, problem number 10. Alright, so we want to use the definition of area to find the area under the curve y equals x cubed from 0 to 2. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so using the definition, area is always limit as n approaches infinity, and the right sum, so it's going to be a summation, right? I goes from 1 to n, right? And then f of xi times delta x, right? So we just have to find these guys, right? So we know that the delta x is b minus a over n. Right, so in this case, a is 0 and b is 2. Right, so we have 2 minus 0 over n, which is equal to 2 over n. Right, and xi is always a plus delta x times I. Right, a in this case is 0 and delta x is 2 over n times I. So we have 2 over ni. Right, then f of x is sitting here. This is our f of x. So the expression is going to be just the limit as n approaches infinity, summation I goes from 1 to n, and f of xi, so xi is 2 over ni, plug it into x cubed, so you have 2 over ni cubed, then multiplied by delta x, which is 2 over n. Alright, so let's find the correct answer. Alright, so it's starting from 2, so that's not it. So it's from I to 1 to n, 2i over n cubed, so this is going to be the correct one. Alright, this is, let's see, what's the difference? Oh, actually, so there's an I here, so that's not correct. And this one, there's an I there. And the last one, what's wrong with that? There's no cubed. Alright, so we have the correct one. Alright, then after that, we just need to use this formula to actually evaluate the area. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so this is going to be equal to limit as n approaches infinity. Right, so there's going to be 2 cubed, so that would be 8 times 2, so that's 16. So it's just a number, so I'll just put it out here, 16. Right, then we have n cubed, and there's another n, so n squared, actually n to the 4th power is sitting on the bottom. It has nothing to do with I, so leave that alone. Then you have a summation. I goes from 1 to n. Right, so you can see that we took care of 2 and n and the 2 over n. So only thing left is I cubed. Right, so using the formula, we have limit as n approaches infinity, 16 over n to the 4th power, and then here n cubed is n squared, and n plus 1 squared, and 2 squared, so it's 4. Right, so we can simplify this, so you have 4 here and 16 cancel out, so you have 4 there. And n squared and into the 4th 2 of 1 cancel out, so that's going to be n squared. And what's left is this, right? So 4 is just a number. I'll place it in front, right? Then we still have to take the limit as n approaches infinity. So you have n plus 1 squared and n squared, so both have squares, so I'm going to just write it as n squared. Right? Then you have n plus 1 over n. So n divided by n is 1, and 1 divided by n is 1 over n. Right? So you can see that as n approaches infinity, this guy approaches 0. right? So you can see that, let's see, this is 1 square, which is 1, so 4 times 1 is 4. Alright, so the area that we are looking for is actually 4. Alright, let's submit for testing. Alright, I came back and looks like we have the right formula and we have the right answer there. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.